It was exactly 12:03 a.m., January 1st, 2025. Bourbon Street was packed. Thousands of people crowded shoulder to shoulder, celebrating the new year. Street performers, tourists, locals, bartenders, all dancing beneath the flickering neon lights of the French Quarter. But while the world raised champagne glasses to toast a fresh start, one man sat inside a pickup truck parked on Bourbon Street, just blocks away, and he was not there to celebrate. His name was Zahir Malik Faison, 26 years old, born in Houston, praised online, radicalized in silence. Cut to CCTV footage, still a gray Dodge Ram 1500 idles with its headlights off. A timer on the dash reads 0 hours, 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Zahir had been planning this moment for months. He told no one. No manifestos, no warning, no social media trail. Just a carefully encrypted hard drive, later found in his apartment, labeled Cleanse. La 05 Alto M. Zahir hits the gas. The truck barrels through a police barrier like tissue paper, entering Bourbon Street from the east. The headlights flip on just seconds before he strikes the crowd. Witnesses recall the sound. It wasn't like a crash, it was a crunch, like a blender full of glass. Bodies thrown. Screams erupt. The truck doesn't stop. He accelerates for 7 blocks, running over dozens. People try to flee. Some frozen, others leap into bars or alleyways. Survivors describe a strange look on the driver's face. Calm, robotic, disconnected. Cut to cell phone footage. Woman's voice crying, "Oh my God, he's not stopping. He's not stopping." At 0:07, the truck finally collides with a wrought iron gate outside a bar called the Crooked Voodoo. It stalls, but Zahir doesn't stop there. He steps out, holding an AR-15 rifle legally modified with a bump, stock and drum magazine. In his vest pocket, 210 rounds of ammunition. He opens fire. The gunshots echoed like fireworks. For 7 minutes, Bourbon Street became a war zone. Zahir walks methodically, firing into windows, into fleeing crowds, even back toward those already downed. 2 police officers attempt to engage. One is immediately hit in the leg. The other calls for backup. He is not yelling, not screaming, not talking at all. Victims. Maya Lewis, 17. An aspiring dancer visiting from Atlanta. Derek Mendez, 29. A bartender working overtime. Emily and Travis Monroe, married just hours before on Jackson Square. Jacob Fontenette, 56. Aegis saxophonist, was performing on the corner when he was shot in the back. In total, 14 people, worried, 57 injured, including 2 officers. The youngest victim was 13, the oldest, 68. What made this attack so terrifying wasn't just the scale, but the silence. Zahir never spoke, never chanted, never made demands. He came to erase, not to be heard. By 0:14, a SWAT sniper, positioned on a rooftop near Royal Street, takes the shot. 1 bullet, left temple. Zahir Malik Faison dies instantly. He left no note, no goodbye, no known accomplices. His home in Houston was raided hours later. Inside, agents found burned-out journals, USB sticks encrypted with terrorist propaganda, a modified gaming PC filled with maps, rally footage, and foreign chat logs. The FBI would later call it a lone wolf act of ideologically inspired terror. But for the people of New Orleans, it was a massacre with no warning, no mercy, and no meaning. By sunrise, Bourbon Street was cordoned off. Police tape covered nearly a mile. The streetlights still flickered, confetti still blew in the wind, and blood pooled beneath neon signs that hadn't been turned off yet. Funerals began within a week. Entire families destroyed. Survivors with permanent injuries. One man, whose spine was crushed by the truck, later said, "I walked into 2025 and left in pieces. My old life is gone." President statement, flags at half-mast. But conspiracy theories flooded online within hours. Was he alone? Was he activated? Was this the beginning of something? Zahir wasn't on any watch list. No criminal record. Quiet, introverted. But his browser history told a darker tale. He had visited hundreds of extremist forums, watched violent footage, even posted cryptic messages under aliases months before the attack. Like cleansing begins in the land of jazz. His only known real-life connection to any group was a Telegram chat with an ISIS-affiliated user known only as the Veil. But that user vanished shortly after the attack. Forensic psychologists would later suggest that Zahir exhibited traits of apocalyptic delusion, nihilistic ideology, and possibly schizotypal personality disorder. But no definitive diagnosis was made, because Zahir had died, and with him, his motives. True horror isn't always about ghosts. Sometimes it's about people who become ghosts while they're still alive. Today, a mural stands on Bourbon Street. 14 names, 14 candles. Each year, on January 1st, the survivors gather. They light candles. They don't speak, just stand in silence and listen to the echo of the city that once sang, before it screamed. Asterisk, this was the story of the New Orleans Massacre, the true horror that marked the beginning of 2025. A reminder that not all monsters hide in the dark. Some walk straight into the light with silence and fury. If you made it this far, remember to subscribe for more true horror stories every week. Hit the bell icon to never miss a more terrifying tale than fiction.